Hey guys, and welcome to another ETHIX product overview. And today we're going to talk about the Watermelon S3, which is our new prop. So this is the Watermelon S3. This is actually an HQ prop. Zong and over at HQ, I've been asking Zong for the last 3 years since we switched from glass nylon, the old 50/40x3 propeller, to polycarbonate, and he came out with the V1S, and then the V1S 4.3, V1S 4.5, went through all these iterations, all these polycarbonate props were coming out, and ultimately no one ever wanted to fly glass nylon because of the durability issues. Glass nylon is a very amazing performing material, but it doesn't perform well when you touch something or it's cold out. So that's kind of why polycarbonate has become the standard. And when I talk about polycarbonate, usually these translucent style materials is what you're going to be finding propellers made out of, and it's a very durable material. It's a plastic called polycarbonate, and this is a very durable material, but at the end of the day it never really gave the performance that the glass nylon props did. And the reasoning is because you could never get those props as light and have them be as stiff. So that's kind of why this prop has taken so long, is because there's been multiple materials changed and tried and multiple prop designs tried, and at the end of the day it took almost 3 years to get a propeller that was the same weight as a glass nylon 54x3, so 5" by 4 pitch by 3 bladed prop. It took almost 3 years to get something that performed in a similar manner because it weighed as little, but also giving you that added durability that you get out of the polycarbonate propellers. So that is what this prop is all about. And again, this is the ETHIX prop. It's called the S3, and whatever you want to think S3 stands for, I know what it stands for, but if you have any comments and you want to try to guess what S3 stands for, put them in the comment section below. But yeah, this is what this prop comes as. It comes in 2 colors, green and pink, and the reasoning is because I like watermelons, and you guys should like watermelons too. So for the people that are asking if is it ever going to come out in a different color, well, you can always just put all the green ones in a bag and put all the pink ones in a bag. You don't have to run staggered colors, but I prefer to run staggered colors because watermelons are cool. Now, a little bit of like information about this propeller. It weighs roughly 3.5 to 3.6 grams, which is extremely light for a polycarbonate prop. Most polycarbonate props weigh about 3.8 all the way up to 4.5, even 5 grams, which the lighter the prop, ultimately the faster it's going to spin up and the faster it's going to react. So if you fly this prop and you're used to flying a heavy prop, you're actually it's going to seem like you've increased your rates because it's going to react and respond faster. So if you're flying like a V1S 4.8 or something like that, and then you put this prop on and say your rates are 1,000 degrees per second or 1,000 degrees per whatever it is, 1,000 degrees, and you turn left, it's going to act differently if you have a lighter propeller on there. So that's kind of what this propeller is all about. It's all about response, and also this propeller is extremely well balanced. So any of those weird increasing throttle to a particular point and getting that vibration that you may have had with other propellers, I have had instances where V1S have given me problems on certain batches. This propeller completely takes care of that problem because these are extremely well balanced. Now, the one difference between this propeller and say a V1S is mainly the hub is a little bit thinner, the material is a little bit more durable, but again, all polycarbonate props and any material in general is going to react differently when it's cold out. So if you're flying this propeller in sub 30-40 degree weather, and that is Fahrenheit, by the way, so just above zero, just above freezing for those people that are in the Celsius world, these propellers are going to act differently. All polycarbonate props are. All materials break a little easier under colder conditions, so just be aware of that when you're flying around in really low temps. If you're flying with any propeller, it's probably going to break a little bit easier than it does when it's warmer out. But this propeller is extremely durable. It's got a 3.1 pitch, which seems like a very low pitch, but at the end of the day, it gives a very similar performance to a V1S by 4, or V1S 5x4, or a V1S 5x4.3x3. So that's the prop I used to fly, which is a V1S 5x4.3x3. And this is the the ETHIX S3 prop, which gives you similar performance but has a little bit more response. Not as much grunt as the V1S 4.3, but I think the added spool time gives you a little bit more kind of confidence and power, rather than with the older prop, it seems a little bit more sluggish. So that's kind of really why I like this prop, is the added response and the added spool time, and also that kind of added rate almost. Even though it sounds like it might be a little more squirrely with faster rates, it actually seems to be a little bit easier to fly when you have a quicker responding quad, because you can constantly make little adjustments, where with a bigger, fatter prop, you're like making them, but it's taking a little bit longer, and it kind of takes away from the confidence inspiring flight characteristics that you really want, which is ultimately down to a lightweight prop and a fast spinning motor. Because that's what we're dealing with here. We're dealing with motors spinning up and slowing down. The faster they can do that, the better the quad's going to fly. So again, these are the ETHIX S3 props. They come in watermelon packaging. And if you have any questions about this prop, or you have any experience with this prop and you want to put it in the comment section below, please by all means do. And I will see you guys in the next video. If you have any questions or you want to purchase these props, go to ethixltd.com and check out our products page. Thank you very much. Have a good one.